Lesson 2, Perspective. Activities and projects to widen the zone of proximal development, or the ZPD. Last time we talked about abilities and how each of us has our own unique abilities. We also talked about how differences make us special and give us a special lens which we can view the world through and create things with. This time we're going to talk about the different abilities different people have and how they change the way that we interact with the world. Recommended books for this lesson: They All Saw a Cat by Brendan Wenzel, Flashlight by Lizzie Boyd, Extra Yarn by Mac Barnett, A Family is a Family is a Family by Sam Cleary. We read the story from the selection and then discuss plot points, especially centering around how different characters in the story might have different perspectives or ways of seeing their world. We then move on to our body break activity, where students choose an animal and move around the classroom or yard as that creature. We then do our glossary word for the lesson: perspective, a noun. Perspective is a view, a particular attitude, a frame of reference. For example, the world feels and looks different for a worm than it does for a horse. We then move to our activity. We practice imagining being a creature like a horse, elephant, etc. And we discuss how they see their world differently and how they interact with it differently. How do they move around? How do they see, hear, feel? What would it be like for them to visit our classroom? What would it be like for us to visit theirs? We then watch the bridge video together. This lesson's take-home project is again in 2 parts. Part 1 is watching the video, the bridge video, and discussing it briefly with the child. And Part 2 is to ask the student to choose a family member and imagine that they are them for the day. How would they feel? What would they be doing? Students then draw a picture with their ideas and share it with that person. And this concludes Lesson 2.